Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your tarot video scope for 17 by Alma. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. Please listen and check your sun sign and also your rising sign, because your sun sign not necessarily makes sense to you every month. There are months that your moon sign or your rising sign could make better sense for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you are new and you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe and turn on the notification button. This way you will be notified every time that I upload special videos. To contact me for a private reading, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or amalightworker.com. The information about that is going to be right down here in the show more description box, in the links down here below. I will also be making a whole new video for you, a whole new reading. I will be pulling out 3 cards from the Egyptian Oracle deck. I will give you more Akashic Records messages, and I will clear your energy. Anything that could be blocking or affecting you in a negative way, and it is not part of your own natural energy field. So again, the link for the Vimeo videos, for those of you who are interested, is going to be right down here in the show more description box. For this reading today, I'm using 5 cards doing the Key of Life tarot spread. I'm combining, the regular cards with 1 card from the Egyptian tarot deck. And the general feelings that I am picking up for you for this month have to do with making decisions, getting your power back, or feeling more popular this month. Creating creativity, intuition, creating new things, doing new things, things that have to do with a relationship that could go either way, and a sudden breakthrough, and something financially or money-wise, something financially that will manifest for you in. Let's break it down one by one. The first card that wanted to show up for you for this reading is the Two of Swords, and it does fall in the position what happened in the past that could be influencing you in your present current situation or in your future. Two of Swords to me it means undecisiveness. Sometimes it means being caught between 2 people, or feeling caught between 2 people, 2 choices, 2 ideas, or feeling torn by choices. Allow me to tune in psychically and let me figure out what this card means for you. For some of you, it feels like a decision that you have to make could change the very understanding as who you think that you are, the very core of you. For some of you, you're going to be shaking things up. Some of you could be looking for a new place to live. And being caught or feeling caught between choices, it's about seeing places and figure out what would be the best for you. For other Sagittarians, I feel that this relates to a business decision or a business in general. Some of you could considering, is it time for me now to break free from my business partner and maybe branch out on my own? Or find another way to boost your business. So for those of you who are in a business partnership with other people. For some of you, you need to figure out the direction as to where your marriage is going, or the direction as to where your relationship is going. Some of you had experienced some problems in the relationship. However, I keep getting it that if this is something that happened recently, like maybe in the recent 6 months, I don't feel that is quite yet a big problem yet. Things could turn around. You could be working things out. Some of you have to make some decisions or doubts or in cases or things involving your children, whether to have children. If you already have children, maybe you have to make decisions or on their behalf or for their good or for your children. When it comes to finances, some of you, I feel that you are going to review your finances. Some in an area. So finances have different areas: receiving money, spending money, where to invest the money, shared or joint finances. So at least one aspect of your finances will get a boost or a turn for the better. And I also keep getting that for some of you, you could be receiving something back, maybe from taxes, maybe from the state. It feels like some money is coming your way. It could be a scholarship, it could be funding, so it feels like something financially will manifest and it's coming your way. Some of you, this Two of Swords signifies you being aligned or realigned. It feels like your body is telling you one thing, but then your cravings or your emotions or your mind is telling you something else. So it's feeling called like between, like, I want to get healthy, but then I keep eating things that are not healthy for me, like sweets or other stuff. So that could be the case for some of you. So you're going to have issues around that, but toward the end of the month, you are going to be more realigned, more focused, more productive, happier, and more at a balance. So we're going to have a full moon and a new moon. So I feel like the full moon is going to shake things up for you in some way. It's going to make you think deeply or reflect about a lot of things. The next card that you have is the Queen of Swords. Falls in the position of your present current situation. If the Queen of Swords represents a person in your life, it could be a man or a woman, is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. It represents authority of public life, a lawyer, a therapist, law enforcement agencies, someone who offers advice from his or her experience and practical help. For some of you, I feel that you need to get a second opinion from someone, even if it is going over certain things that you already did. Maybe you're going to ask them to go over certain things just in case you missed any minor little details or any mistakes. This could be like maybe a paper you wrote that you need to hand in for a school, something related to documents, something in relation to contracts or other important documentation. You be also asking the services of a lawyer or consulting with other people. If it is that you are oriented toward boosting your health or your fitness level, you be consulting with a coach or a doctor, so getting also another or a different perspective. If you are looking into launching a new website, YouTube videos, or anything that would involve you communicating with people, customer service, or the public, I feel that you be consulting with someone else who maybe has experience in that area, or someone who's going to give you some technical assistance and practical help. If this doesn't make sense to you, I also feel that your popularity will be increasing, at least among your friends and among your co-workers and family. Some of you will be hiring someone. You'll be hiring someone to help you around your home, like cleaning, hiring a lawyer, or even hiring someone for technical support to help you with like technological stuff. For some of you, this could be counseling, and for others, it's going to be spiritual advice. You're going to feel like now you have a sense of control, a sense like you are now have the power to guide where your life is going, to make choices, to make decisions. If you felt that in some way you lost power, or if you felt like life was dictating your situation, now you're going to feel as you are in charge and you have certain control over your life, over your emotions, and you are going to make some changes or decisions about your direction in life, your direction with your career, your direction with your emotions, your direction with your own self healing. And it could also be about, you know, feeling undecided about a relationship and now making that decision, and maybe somebody else is going to help you to make this decision. For some of you, you will be rewarded about something. So you're sitting on the throne here. You so it's well deserved recognition and honors about something that you did, something that you worked on, something that you created, or something that you are currently creating or working on. The next card that you have, you could also be in a position when you are going to legally represent either your company, your business, somebody. So you're going to be in that capacity when you are going to officially represent a company or organization, your department, or anything like that. So in official position of something. The next card that you have is the Four of Clubs. It falls in the position of your future. It represents, or the meaning of the card is a friend, a trusted friend. Serenity in relation to a young woman, and also is about serenity among family, among friends, moral support, practical support, serenity. It also means that in relation to a young woman, you need to be sincere and have sincere feelings or sincere affection. Otherwise, if you are not, then the affection of this woman or women in general fade away from your life. It also means reflect on what to improve in your life, reflect on what to improve in yourself, in your body, reflect onto your perspective, and maybe ask the opinion of a trusted friend. What is it that they like about you? They really like about you, because a good trusted friend really knows you well, and what is it that according to them maybe you need to work on to improve. So and then make your own decision from that, draw your own conclusions. For some of you, this is also a card of creativity, because I keep getting that you are in the process of creating something. Lots of ideas. For some of you, this could be business ideas. For some of you, it could be ideas about, buying a home and rearranging and decorating. For other ones, this could be creative ideas, writing, doing screenplays, movies, videos. I feel like you are still in the process of creating these things. If this doesn't fully complete in June, I have a feeling that it may be completing in the hard time of the next, 3 months. So by end, like putting something together and then launching all at once. Your social life will be busy or busier. You could be connecting and making new friendships, even with people outside of your social circle. For some of you, you could be connecting with people that maybe don't fall in the same social status. So, in different societies, in different countries, society works differently. In some, countries, they go by I'm poor, then I'm lower, or I'm richer, or I'm more educated, and I'm, in the higher up in the hierarchy of society. So, for some of you, it's going to be the case that you're going to find a true genuine connection with someone that maybe it's not in the same social level as you, or maybe in the title that they have at work, that they are much higher up. So it's going to be something like this for some of you Sagittarians. Some of you could be featured or mentioned or being chosen to do something very specific with fashion, modeling, acting, and advertisement or ads or commercials. So being in TV, on TV in some way. For those of you who are in a well-established relationship, I feel that you are going to connect with your partner in a much more different way, in a way that maybe getting to know your partner like a good friend would. So it's different when you get to know your partner as his wife or the husband, and it's different when you get to know your partner in a different perspective as your best friend. And this could be a different perspective now for some of you who are in a well-established relationship. And also getting to know your friends and your family again from a whole new perspective, seeing yourself and reflecting upon yourself, gaining a new, deeper perspective onto your own self. The next card that you have is the Devil. It's not such a pleasant card. Falls in the position of advice. It means being addictions of all kinds, being addicted to an unhealthy relationship, addicted to an emotion, feel scattered, adverse condition to a situation. It also means a negative cycle of events. So now let me figure out what this means and why this card showed up in this reading. For some of you, I feel like you are trying to fight or your cravings or maybe bad habits, or maybe you are trying to quit smoking, for example, or you are trying to cut out carbs, but then you can't resist it, that urge to eat sweet be coming back. Or maybe you were trying to cut caffeine or gluten, so it's a little bit of a situation like this, so it's hard to resist. For other ones, for other Sagittarians, this could also be dealing with your emotions, emotions of fear, emotions of lack of courage. So it's about emotional healing. So maybe that's why in the previous card you started to get a deeper perspective or even a different perspective. So for some of you, this could be a very self-healing journey. Some of you, maybe you need to break free from a situation that keeps you tied to someone, to a business partner, to a contract, or even to a relationship, even from friendships that or friends that are not honest toward you. Self-destructive behaviors that will be addressed. You are going to address your own issues of self-destructive behavior as well. If you felt that maybe not everything was so easy recently, for some of you, I keep getting ever since, last year, at least one area of your life hasn't been that easy. Miscommunication, relationship problems, financial problems, and other issues. So now I feel that this negative cycle of events in June and in July, so starting in June, going in July, is going to come to an ending. Some of you are going to feel this negative cycle of events, closing in June, and others are going to feel it more versus July. So towards this big cycle of negative energies is going to shift. You're going to feel the energy shifting into a much better perspective, into a much better positive aspect. You deal with some proposals that may not necessarily be decent. I don't know what this means, okay? I don't know. I'm just saying what I hear. So you deal with some proposals that may not necessarily be decent. This could be, personal proposals, business proposals, dirty proposals. I don't know what this is. So propositions that maybe are not so honest or are not morally right. That's going to be the case for some of you, not for all of you. And for some of you, it is breaking the chain of a relationship that, or even a marriage that wasn't good, wasn't healthy. That's going to be the case for some of you Sagittarians, or even, just getting out of your boredom and having some fun, and just doing things differently. That could be it for some of you. So having some fun, going away for a couple of days and just not to be bored or just away from everything. The next card that you have is the Ace of Spades. Is it? Yeah, Ace of Spades. And it falls in a position how to keep and maintain balance. To me, it means a sudden breakthrough, sudden victory, sudden success, new awareness, a new beginning. It also means a new opportunity. And the way this is coming to me, it is about you feeling in charge and in control again. For some of you, you could be having some sudden new developments, okay? And I feel that for some of you, it's either more work or more business or more money. So it's going to reflect on that way. For other ones, this could be emotionally and mentally feeling in charge, feeling in control, gaining control over a situation. If you are in legal proceedings, in litigation, or something legal between you and somebody else, this could be something positive or a breakthrough in your case, in your advantage. And I also keep hearing that a lot of you Sagittarians will be in the forefront, of your career, you know, even in issues with your family, you're going to be in forefront. Just life in general will put you in a position when you are going to be in the forefront, successful, the first, the first one on top. So in the on the forefront, you could be also doing and initiating some things that could be very innovative that maybe nobody did around you. You could be testing out, see, experiment how it goes. So this could be, in other words, dealing also with new things that could be very innovative, that one day is going to help you and other people, and maybe other people could also follow your example or follow in your footsteps. So it's innovative, successful ideas and a sudden breakthrough. So allow me now to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages. If you'd like to know more, please click in the link down here below in the show more description box. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos. And I will be doing a whole new reading for you in the Vimeo videos, 3 more cards, energy clearing, and more of your Akashic Records messages. So Sagittarius, fame, recognition, being well known, productive, procreative, making great choices, opening up to the possibilities of a brighter tomorrow. All of these areas, all of those things will start to boost and grow for you. Some of you could be in a game show, either being in the game show or being in the audience, initiate or launch a YouTube page, or maybe initiate or create or launch something new in a different social media outlet or venue. So if it's not YouTube, maybe it's something else. Where, in other words, you connect with followers or with the audience. Some of you could be dealing with contracts, agreements, different kinds of agencies, lawyers, managers, personal assistants, real estate agencies, banks, loans, mortgages. You will be able to pay a debt. So for some of you, the message is that you will be able to pay a debt. Your partner's money will get better. Or maybe your partner has good news about money. Over the course of the next 3 months, you're going to notice and you're going to experience a boost in your financial situation. But you are also going to experience a boost in your morale. So your morale will be high. You are going to feel proactive. You're going to feel productive more so than usual. And you're going to accomplish a lot more in the next 3 months to come. In a lot of areas of your life, in your business, in your career, financially, emotionally, physically, health-wise. So in a lot of areas of your life, in the next 3 months, you will be accomplishing a lot more. Some of you could be also creating a child or creating a new family. Business ventures or investments will prove to be successful. The next 3 months, or in the next 3 months, you may attract an investor, or you may attract a better job, you may attract a promotion. Some of you will experience emotionally a sense of freedom with your own coexistence. Okay, that so a sense of freedom with your own coexistence that you very rarely have experienced before. So when you get this feeling, okay, freedom, with your own coexistence, honor that. Honor your creativity. Honor your expressiveness, how you choose to express yourself, and honor your own sense of freedom and liberation. So this is what the Akashic Records advised for you during this month of. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you are not subscribed yet, subscribe. This way you'll be notified every time that I upload special videos. Click in the links down here below. The first one is going to take you to the Vimeo videos if you'd like to know more. And check out the rest of the links, how to contact me through email, amalightworker@gmail.com, or through website, amalightworker.com. Thank you again so much, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye.